Hello and welcome everybody to the ABB Experience Centre in Bergamo, Italy. My name is Robert and I'll be your host for this special premiere in which we'll discover some very big news from the ABB team. The key word of today's event is evolution. And when we think of evolution in terms of nature, it's a process that takes its time, but develops itself continuously and harmoniously. And evolution is the ideal term to define the approach of the ABB team working on the latest innovation in circuit breakers, VD4 Evo. Designed, engineered and manufactured for a seamless transition from traditional to digital and green. We're going to hear everything about this enhanced solution from ABB's executives and experts and discover how this enables smart decisions and allows for more possibilities in the future. You'll find out about an evolution that really empowers. So come inside with me and meet our first speakers. And here we are. To start the event, let's connect with our first speaker directly from Zurich, Alessandro Pallin, President of ABB's Distribution Solutions Division.
Hello, Robert. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Alessandro.
I'm really happy to welcome you and share the important innovation that we believe will set the trend in our sector in the future years. We will present a step forward in the field of medium voltage circuit breakers. It evolves the VD4 in a consistent way from the traditional to a green and digital solution.
Alessandro, I understand this seamless evolution is what inspired the name VD4 Evo. Is that correct?
Yes, Robert, indeed. We wanted to keep the fundamental features of our VD4 offering to maintain its identity and our customer familiarity with the product line. The word Evo is perfect to communicate the development of our breakers range. The evolution is based on a careful listening of our customers and partners' suggestions, needs and requirements, combined with a pragmatic creativity from our R&D team with a well-thought introduction of digitalization. We talk to end users, panel builders and OEMs with whom we have always wanted to share the innovation of our products. Our ambition is to always deliver safe, smart and sustainable solutions. That's the main mission for ABB, which has been pushing technology forward with a history of more than 130 years. As the world's demand for electricity grows, our customers and partners have the mission to deliver energy based on a few simple and clear criteria: reliability, efficiency and sustainability. The VD4 Evo has been developed to help our customers to get more for each of these criteria. Today, our team will introduce the VD4 Evo's technological enhancements, the upgraded capability and the embedded sensors of the VD4.
That was very interesting. Thank you, Alessandro.
Thanks to you, Robert. I'm sure my colleagues at ABB have a lot in store for this presentation. See you later.
Well, let's move on with the rest of the event. Let's give a warm welcome to Sami Raitakoski, who will tell us a little bit more about the VD4 Evo.
Hello, Robert. Hello, everybody. My name is Sami Raitakoski, and I'm the Global Product Group Manager for Control and Protection Products in Distribution Solutions. It is a pleasure to be with you all today to introduce you the latest news in the medium voltage apparatus portfolio. As Alessandro said earlier, we at ABB, we are very excited as we are introducing an impactful innovation on the medium voltage circuit breakers market. We are all well aware that this sector used to be quite static in terms of the technical development, apart from some minor updates. At ABB, we are now ready to introduce a solid change in the use of the most popular circuit breaker family, the VD4. Many of you know well the VD4 offer, as ABB has sold more than 2 million units around the world.
Really impressive number. So what was the key to this huge success?
VD4 has always been a safe, easy, simple, familiar product to most of our customers and partners. That's why we didn't want to disrupt the core values that represented a successful and fulfilling solution for them. We wanted to take it to the next level, bringing the user's needs to the center. It was crucial for us to enable them to get aboard the digital revolution in our industry. All this without having to completely change their installations, without making additional investments, and with less effort in transforming their operations into smarter ones. We have analyzed trends and challenges that will affect our industry. We aimed at developing the most evolved solution available on the market, and I think that we have reached a turning point with VD4 Evo.
Can we highlight the customer benefits that will help our audience to maximize productivity and profitability?
Yes, we have worked hard to improve three main areas. First, more safety, thanks to the embedded sensors that grant real-time health status. Secondly, more protection. You will get smart maintenance and diagnostic features capable of predicting and preventing malfunctions. And thirdly, more agility. The online documentation and configurator for ordering your customized breaker will always be available via online. You will also be able to interact with the VD4 Evo through the simple QR code for fast support and know-how.
Thanks, Sami. That's quite a lot of interesting information. Now it's time for the most anticipated moment of the day, right?
Yes, Robert. It's time to meet VD4 Evo itself. Enjoy!
And here you are. Welcome the VD4 Evo, evolution that empowers. So Sami, what are your thoughts?
Well, it is really nice to see this product finally being revealed after the amazing job done by our team at ABB. We really can't wait to make you discover more about it, so thank you for your attention and enjoy the event.
Thanks, Sami, and see you later. Well, let's jump right into the main part of the event. We are connecting with Andreas Brandt straight from the production line in Dalmine. Hello, Andreas, and welcome.
Thanks, guys, for having me here today. My name is Andreas Brandt, and I'm the Global Product Manager for ABB Medium Voltage Indoor Products. It's a pleasure to welcome you all in our plant in Dalmine. As you can hear, we are live in the manufacturing workshop where the VD4 Evo is in production. Here is also where most of our R&D team worked on developing step by step the big news we are presenting at this special event. Where are we today in the electrification? The electrical network is continuously evolving to a smart network. The sustainable approach requires eco-friendly and space-saving assets. Digitalization and all related communication facilitate far more effective collaborations and successful partnerships. And we are all in it together, this exciting transformation from traditional products to digital and sustainable solutions. And so, the next evolution of VD4 empowers application, businesses, and people to take a safer, smarter, and more sustainable journey. Let's discover more. Here today is the debut of this future-ready, highly configurable solution, bringing advanced new customer experience. What can you gain? A lot. 15% of space savings. A product with 100% transparency thanks to environmental product declaration. Embedded sensors for zero additional engineering cost. Up to 60% efficiency improvements in your operation and maintenance. 30% reduction in unexpected outages on your processes. and 24/7 real-time health monitoring. What's more, you can configure the VD4 Evo directly to your needs. VD4 Evo with embedded monitoring diagnostic continuously analyzes and communicates its operational status to you through an on-premise asset monitoring dashboard and in near future, even through the cloud. The data transfer is completely safe and in line with the latest cybersecurity standards. VD4 Evo supports powerful data analysis by means of advanced analytics based on our global expertise, which provides the key information to you and your teams for faster and smarter decisions. By exactly sensing and analyzing parameters critical to your application, it tangibly increases the critical asset functionality and performance of your substation and electrical network. But there is more. If over the time you like to take advantage of more essential monitoring, then no problem. VD4 Evo is easily upgradable with its modular plug-and-play system as per your ongoing requirements. Later on, Enrico Bono will show you in more detail exactly how it works. But in summary, here are the key ingredients of it. Efficiency, transparent CO2 footprint documentation through EPD, a 30% lighter circuit breaker than the market standard, thanks to ABB's most compact, innovative vacuum interrupter technology, embedded thermoplastic poles, and the EL drive. Smartness. The newly designed monitoring and diagnostic unit uses the latest technology of digital data processing, and together with a high storage capability, it enables reliable collection of data and the next generation analytics based on ABB's advanced algorithms. The local Wi-Fi access point and Ethernet capabilities enable even direct SCADA integration. Safety. ABB's sensors embedded where they work safe and best for key info. Key info like temperatures, motions, auxiliary voltage and currents, and more to come in the future. And last but not least, interactivity. One-click connection and full documentation through QR code. Have at your fingertips live all the latest notifications through the interactive web HMI, including manuals and routine test reports, and much more. Yes, VD4 Evo is the evolution that empowers. And on demand, it will evolve even further to your needs. This is just the beginning for us at ABB and much more to come. So welcome to our common seamless transition from the traditional circuit breaker to a fully digital and sustainable solution. Thanks for your attention. Robert, I can't wait to see what's coming next for our audience today.
Thanks, Andreas. We truly enjoyed seeing the Dalminez plant, where the VD4 Evo is already in production. Now it's time to meet the next guest. Follow me. Hi, Roger. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks for being here.
Well, with your help today, we'll be introducing the main benefits of adopting such an evolved technology. So what does VD4 Evo offer to the customers, and what are the main highlights from your standpoint?
Thank you for your question. Well, there's more than one angle we can consider. Let's dig into more details. First, ABB VD4 and ABB Unigear, with their state-of-the-art technology already in operation in our distribution solutions for many years, are here to empower you and your network on the digital journey, creating a safe, smart, and sustainable power flow and a brighter network.
So can we tell we are in the age of a big evolution, especially in terms of energy?
Yes, indeed. More than one factor brought us here. Renewables, energy storage, electric vehicles have given us the fourth industrial revolution, or the Industry 4.0, as many defined it, representing new ways where technology becomes embedded within societies, even the human body, impacting how and where we work together. Whether it is the evolution from the distribution grid, from centralized system towards a decentralized one with microgrids, we are watching technology breakthroughs unraveling at unprecedented speed. Consequently, it's the ideal moment to take the VD4 to the next level with you and with many valued partner solutions around the globe. You might know the current VD4 solution very well, the one used in our famous Unigear panels and other switchgears. Well, let's see what makes the new generation ready for the challenges that await us. And you might be wondering, what's in it for me? How can ABB VD4 further solve my challenges?
With more than 2 million units of VD4 delivered globally, I'm sure these questions will sound relevant for our audience today.
100%, Robert. With our experience and listening to our customers, we are now even more aware of what can be done to achieve more. So let me address this by sharing our views on some pain points that our end users and system integrators typically face in medium and low voltage switchgear projects and operations. Outages, equipment scrapped because of a switchgear failure, scheduled shutdowns, maintenance budgets that have decreased, lack of experienced technicians, not knowing the running condition of the equipment. Outages and power supply shutdowns for specific reasons is a particular concern, and there are well-known costs per outages for industries, data centers, even utilities. But did you know that in the metal sector, as example, 1 hour of outage can cost up to 30 euros per kilowatt? And did you know it could take as long as 12 minutes on average for all industries to resolve and avoid any breaks in production? That's a lot of wasted time and money, if you ask me. Even more interesting, in data centers, the average downtime costs are accounting for about 605,000 euros per outage. And that's not the worst part. For many of these unwanted outages, the origins are unknown to the users and operators. But what if they could be prevented? The solution lies on the VD4 Evo. Your digital transformation journey can start from the medium voltage circuit breaker with our sensing technology directly embedded in our famous VD4 circuit breaker, enabling you to monitor locally or remotely. That can be electrical monitoring to detect failures down to unknown status of those accessories, or mechanical monitoring to avoid constant and expensive reviewing of a healthy breaker. You can even perform predictive maintenance. And by having thermal monitoring 24/7 plus dynamic temperature monitoring, you are able to detect loose connections and emphasize on the line.
So the question here is more, why wouldn't you?
Exactly, Robert, exactly. So we also give you the opportunity to continue using the VD4 or to start using it for those that are using other solutions from the market and evolve into an integrated smart solution that removes a lot of your pain points. The VD4 Evo allows you to keep the same reliability proven in more than 2 million units across the world, but also evolves full speed to the cloud, or if you prefer, on a stepwise approach from conventional to digital. VD4 Evo, it's quite simply the most high-level technology and competitive solution in the market. You will gain on productivity by using VD4 Evo. You will have the most compact breaker in the world with the most reliable and resilient solution. You will have a fully certified EPD product that fits the sustainability efforts of end users and solutions providers globally. You gain a complete health status assessment for intelligent operation and maintenance, ready for today or the future, but with the same footprint. You can reduce unexpected outages by remote monitoring through the most intuitive and user-friendly dashboard you will find in the market. Let's make a brighter network together with VD4 Evo, the evolution that empowers.
Thank you, Roger. for the details on how customers can make the most out of VD4 Evo.
My pleasure, Robert.
Now we're going to connect with ABB's Digital Solutions Sales Leader, who has some very relevant trends to show us. Welcome, Thomas.
Thank you, Robert. Hello, folks, and a warm welcome. I'm really excited to be here with you all. Today marks a major milestone for us in ABB Distribution Solutions. Our mission is to be with you, our valued customers and partners, to better tackle the future challenges. We're talking about a digital evolution that empowers as we reimagine power distribution. But let me first reflect on how we got here. The future of energy's trends and challenges revolves around decarbonization and sustainability, urbanization, remote working and operations, innovative mobility, all driven by technological discussions like the Internet of Things or the Internet of Energy, smart cities. All these rely on digital solutions and on digitalization. And they're going to be key drivers for how you approach projects, construct buildings and facilities, and run operations. Let's look at some trends, facts, and figures. The energy sector accounts for over 75% of all greenhouse gas emissions, predominantly CO2 emissions, driven by industries, buildings, and transportation. The 1.5-degree pathway, the goal of the Paris Agreements, requires us to reduce 90% of our emissions by 2050. So, sustainability strategies across countries and industries are key to protect our planet. Improving energy efficiency, supplying renewable electricity, monitoring and diagnostics for equipment health, as well as for maintenance and operations optimization, using carbon capture and storage for residual emissions, bio-based feedstocks, gray to green, power to steam, basically new technologies. Today, more than 75% of our global final energy consumption is non-electrified. But electrification is key to enable the energy transition and move away from fossil fuels to cleaner, more sustainable alternatives. The pace of electrification in that energy consumption mix is growing and will increase by 50 to 100% until 2050, basically almost doubling in relevance. It's a growth that is outpacing all other modes of energy supply by far. Consequently, electrifying efficiently is paramount for any kind of business. And we already know that the key to unlocking this are digitally enabled solutions, IoT-ready hardware and software. Electrification and digitalization deliver value way beyond just getting a grip on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, such as lifetime savings on energy efficiency of electrified processes, better insights and control driving higher efficiency, lower maintenance costs, improved mean time between failures, facilitation of remote operations, and finally the monetization of all that flexibility. An example from the midstream energy industry shows the large potential for digitalization out there. Almost 40% of organizations already have an increased focus on digitalization, and almost half say that they must further embrace digitalization to remain competitive. A data-driven approach can potentially reduce annual downtime by 70% and bring unplanned costs down to 22% of the total, as opposed to 50% today. Another example from the food and beverage industry. A research conducted among food professionals shows that more than 40% of them indicate that their plants and operations are not engaged enough in industrial IoT. Almost 90% say that their organizations have low analytics and business intelligence maturity. However, almost 3 out of 4 say that digital solutions and the cloud have already provided competitive advantages for their businesses. So, with this increasing relevance of power distribution to help tackle the challenges ahead and the goals we set, it's mission critical that we reevaluate how we design and plan, build and operate these power systems. And here's where our responsibility as an electrical industry tech leader and innovator, and our industry as a whole, comes in. we need to further develop and adapt technology and help drive simplification, doing more with less and doing it better. And here's the scenario of the new requirements. New capabilities in engineering with power system design optimization, including CO2 footprint, lifetime costs, and efficiency impact. New capabilities in operations with asset and power system performance management, predictive analytics and remote operations. New hardware and software based on smart IoT-ready, digitally enabled solutions installed in the field. ABB's VD4 Evo, with its upgrades, is exactly hitting these spots and is ready to fulfill these requirements and deliver great performance. With its ultra-compact design and energy-efficient operation, this breaker is fully environmental product declaration certified and unlocks space savings of up to 10%. VD4 Evo is flexible and easily configurable off the shelf, so you can choose to feed a motor at 80 amps or feed another part of the system with 1100 amps with the same piece of hardware. VD4 Evo comes digitally enabled out of the box with condition monitoring and predictive analytics, preventing and reducing outages by over 33% and saving up to 60% in operational, inspection and maintenance costs. In a nutshell, digital and electrification are the two critical levers for smarter, sustainable operations. ABB's VD4 Evo unlocks a more resilient and efficient power distribution network that's safer and more sustainable. Let's shape the future and accelerate this evolution together. Thanks, Robert. The stage is all yours.
Thanks, Thomas, for the very interesting insights. VD4 Evo is the right solution to answer all the challenges and trends of the energy industry. Now we're connecting with Enrico Bono, who will show more about the user experience of the new VD4 Evo, and we'll see some demo action. Welcome, Enrico.
Thanks, Robert. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I am Enrico Bono, the proud global product manager of the product we are presenting to you today. My colleagues and I have worked extremely hard to ensure the latest VD4 innovation provides the best user experience and an optimized solution. It is really gratifying to think that all these studies, engineering, and prototypes will now become a tangible asset to improve your daily operation and solve some key issues in using medium voltage equipment.
Great, Enrico. Should we have a more detailed look on how the VD4 Evo can deliver on its promises?
Sure, Robert, with pleasure. When it comes to avoiding failures and outages, we want to ensure you receive vital information based on your application and with clear and accessible outcomes. Digitalization enables smart decision, but only when the key data and the analytics based on the expert knowledge are available. Our monitoring diagnostic solution system does that, as we discovered the key information and analytics that determine the VD4 performance over its lifetime via long-term field statistics, via thousands of dedicated studies in laboratories and our global ABB technical expert knowledge. We found as best approach to focus on the data categories thermal, electrical, and mechanical to get a comprehensive and consistent picture of the breaker status and performance. First, thermal parameters. They can identify symptoms of bad, loose, or damaged connections, or even overloading. The circuit breaker and panel interfaces are key to ensuring nominal current flow with the correct resistance and holding kiloamperes of peak current. Therefore, we designed an embedded sensor to accurately detect the temperature closest to this interface. This new solution, implemented in each of the 6 connection points, forms our smart arms. The same technology is also used with up to 6 additional wireless sensors to monitor cables and busbar joints, which can be installed in the most suitable place in the panel. The information is then completed with environmental conditions coming from the appropriate sensor. Second, we have electrical parameters. The primary currents flowing through the circuit breaker provide key information for determining the estimated remaining life of the core components. These can also be used in combination with temperatures for an advanced dynamic thermal monitoring. Third, we have mechanical parameters. The circuit breaker trigger operation is the result of a complex interaction of kinematic parts, tolerances, accessories, and spring motion. Pretty much like a clock, the whole kinematic chain needs to operate within the design prescription to guarantee the best performance and the long expected lifetime. We therefore positioned a precise angular sensor in its core that's able to detect the entire motion without interfering with the performance in any way. Furthermore, we have also designed an innovative vibration sensor that complements and integrates the mechanical information pattern. Stay tuned, because this will be released soon.
That's a load of data and information. But how can our customer make the most out of it in a simple and intuitive way?
Of course, all this information becomes effective only by the use of analytics based on the expert knowledge on how to interpret, categorize, and prioritize it. So, we designed what we call the brain of VD4 Evo, a monitor and diagnostic concentrator able to collect the data for you. Simple yet powerful, it's small enough to fit within one of our most compact breaker version, or it can be fitted in the low voltage compartment, depending on the needs of the application. It provides future-proof technology and constant updates to the latest features. Aligned with the latest cybersecurity requirements, the design ensures that any possible attack will never affect the primary breaker operation. Huge amounts of real-time data are analyzed 24/7 by the unit, which runs state-of-the-art analytics and machine learning techniques to determine the most relevant information for you, plus diagnostic reports and alarm notifications. These would result in complex data and matrices that only circuit breaker gurus will be able to understand. But here comes a key feature of the VD4 Evo. With our software design partners, we created the most intuitive interface and dashboard for circuit breakers monitor and diagnostic.
Enrico, I know there's a very important detail to be noticed on the breaker. Can we call it a gateway to open a world of services related to VD4 Evo?
Yes, the QR code is the smartest and fastest way to access to a lot of useful information. For example, here I can check the latest catalog and instruction manuals in all the available languages, view the official routine test reports, and contact ABB directly. But there's a lot more. Here's an app download section with RExplore, so you can easily connect to the breaker using the QR code without typing long serial numbers or searching through Wi-Fi networks. By using this, you'll also be able to save it in the favorites section. You can use the QR code and the credentials we are broadcasting now on your screen. Or you can look into the email message we'll send right after the end of this event to see a preview of the monitoring dashboard. Everything's clear on your side, Robert?
Yes, but let's have a look now at some of the scenarios that happen during daily operation. What do you think, Enrico?
Sure. Let's start from the on-page information. This immediately shows the health status of the equipment. If I were a maintenance manager or site operator, I'd want to rank and define the priorities for the next maintenance round, or in general, have peace of mind that the plant asset is running in proper conditions. So, here I can see the key sub-app indexes for the three areas we mentioned earlier: thermal, mechanical, and electrical static. If I see any abnormal parameters or get a warning message, I can easily navigate further in the dashboard. For example, the thermal page is where I would go if a loose joint or a damaged contact resulted in abnormal temperature profiles in one or more phases. If not detected properly, they could cause damage to insulating protections or even internal arcs. The combination of data and powerful analytics allows us to provide a dynamic real-time check of the thermal performances, identifying anomalies even at lower current values. This is how it would look in a failure case that we replicated in our labs. Now, let's take a look at mechanical actuators check and accessories check. Another typical scenario is assessing the quality of the kinematic chain after years of circuit breaker operation. A maintenance technician will have to shut down the switchgear and withdraw the breaker, following all the safety procedure and using expensive tools, and then compare them with the recommended factory settings. With VD4 Evo, however, the check is relentlessly done on each breaker operation, and all the parameters are benchmarked against the proper design references that are specific to the single unit characteristics. In case of anomalies, we firstly indicate a possible root cause and suggested action, but there's also the option of directly contacting an expert in case of permanent message, so to get a fast and focused solution in few steps. The accessories are also monitored. For example, the charging motor device can be influenced by operating conditions over the years and display signs of wear. Therefore, we monitor current absorption profile and advise on a simple accessory replacement before it's too late and worse damage is done to the equipment. Maintenance will not be eliminated completely, of course, but why not to take it to the next level and have a smart and digital approach to save time and costs. Don't just take our word for it. Poorly maintained switchgear is 62% more likely to fail than systems with a proper maintenance program. These and many other features like trend report generation, firmware updates, and a notification with categorized warning and alarm system are all right at your fingertips. The VD4 Evo is not only a standalone device, but it is fully integrated into the ABB Ability digital solution offering. Whether you need to connect it directly to your local SCADA system, like an ABB Z600 for supervisory control, or to the ABB Ability Asset Manager for advanced asset, health, and performance management. The integration is easy and familiar. In addition to the local Wi-Fi hotspot connection, we added wire connections into the device, while the plug interface has been upgraded to offer serial and Ethernet communication as needed, without modifying its structure, for a straightforward experience and optimized cable connection management. Let's now recap on the new circuit breaker. All these new features represent an evolution and are delivered within the familiar VD4 line, thus giving continuity on the quality and performance for which this product family is well known. The VD4 Evo is also a modular platform, and so you can even add the sensor in at a later stage by purchasing a digital upgrade kit. It's evolution that empowers, and it's all about creating a smooth and modular experience for ease of use. Step by step, we are upgrading all the ratings and versions to advance our main product line with all the latest features. EPD certification, QR code for asset information, latest design harmonization, and much more. We have also reduced the size of one of the most common ratings to fit the new Unigear 650mm wide 40 kA, with an impressive 150mm phase distance that equals the size of much lower rated competitor offerings. So, this is the evolution we envisioned for one of our leading products and for the long-term future of the medium voltage substation. I hope you have enjoyed this demo we shared today, and I hope you will have more opportunities to test the digital capability of VD4 Evo in person very soon. Thanks for being with me and the rest of our team. Here you are the conclusions of our event. See you soon.
Thanks, Enrico, for bringing us into this very interesting demo session. Now, let's connect again with Alessandro. So, Alessandro, what are the main takeouts of today's event, and what would you choose to describe VD4 Evo?
Well, for me the word is consistency. Because with the VD4 Evo we are providing a seamless evolution from traditional to green and digital solutions to all our customers. And we are doing it by being faithful to our core values.
And what about your words, Sami?
I would go with ease, because we have focused on reducing all the pain points of the future challenges of digitalization and sustainability. And at the same time, we put truly concrete customer benefits above all.
Thank you, Alessandro, and thank you, Sami.
Thank you to everybody.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, everybody.
I'm sure you, our audience, enjoyed being with us. You'll soon have the opportunity to speak directly with an expert to deep dive into the VD4 Evo and meet your specific needs. Thanks for your attention and stay tuned to see what ABB will show you next.